Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do your reading, and this is a timeless reading. So this is for whenever you feel drawn to hear this message. We're going to get some tarot, we're going to get some clarifiers, and then we're going to close out with some oracle. All right, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate that. All right, so we have the High Priestess. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Two of Swords. Queen of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Six of Swords. And for overall energy, the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like for overall energy, we have the Four of Pentacles, and that's about feeling withdrawn, kind of blocking energy, keeping to yourself. So this is what is sort of the energy, the current energy for right here, and I feel like this is the energy that's coming in for you. So I feel that there's part of you is telling you to do one thing, and part of you is telling you to do something else. And I feel like that's where the confusion is like, you're like, well, I don't know which side to believe of myself. You know, I'm not sure, do I go with my heart or my head? Do I go with my gut feeling, or do I go with what is logically correct here? I feel like you're sort of in that energy right here, because we have the Two of Swords, and that's the inability to make a decision about something, or having to make a decision on something, but yet she has the wings over her eyes, so it's like not really clear about what it is that they want to do. I feel like your inner voice, your intuition is telling you one thing, but I feel like there's like another part of you that is saying something different. For the energies that are coming in, we have the Queen of Swords, which is being able to, you are going to be able to get past the situation. This will work out. This will be okay. It's going to take some work though, and I feel like it's going to take some communication, because we have the Page of Wands, so that's about talking things out, either with this person about this situation, or talking things out with somebody that you can trust and that you can rely on, and then that gives you the opportunity to move away from it, because I feel like this is sort of what's going on here. And then the Six of Swords is like, okay, yeah, I'm moving away from this indecision, from this situation of what's going on here. So I do feel that you'll be able to definitely work this out, but it is going to take some work. Okay, I had a whole stack turnover, but I'm only going to take this top card, and that's the High Priestess again. Okay, so you've got that card twice, and that is listening to your inner voice. I feel like maybe you are questioning that. We have the Knight of Cups. Again, I feel like it's your head and your heart. Your head and your heart. I feel like you're going back and forth with something, on a decision with something about what you want to do. Is it, you know, starting a new relationship, or rekindling a relationship, reaching out to somebody that maybe like your head is saying, no, don't do it. You know, every time you connect with this person, it turns into a mess, and then but then your heart is saying, yes, do it, because the heart wants what it wants. Okay. We have the Hierophant, having that stability, having that security, maybe having that, what is, you know, are there family members that you can rely on to be able to talk to about this situation with? We have the Justice card, and that is balance, okay? Things falling in your favor, balancing things out, and I feel like that kind of goes with the Two of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. I feel like you're tired, you're exhausted, you've been through a lot, and I feel like maybe that's why you are in this Four of Pentacles energy, is because you're holding back. Because you are tired. It's like, oh my goodness, like I can't even decide what it is that I want to do, so I'm just going to shut down and not do anything at all. And sometimes that happens. You know, you just get so overwhelmed, and you're just like, I'm just not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything at all. But I feel like that's not going to solve the problem. Maybe it's about balancing things out within a relationship, you know, or balancing things out. Maybe it has to do with finances or a job. All right, Queen of Swords. All right, Tower. Queen of Swords and Tower. So this is the energy that's coming in. Something has to be rebuilt. Something has to be torn down, and then something has to be rebuilt. Is it your own beliefs in the situation? You know, do you really have to take a good look at this situation, and is this something that you want to get involved in? Really looking at those both sides on, you know, what is your heart saying, what is your head saying? Like really looking at the negatives and positives of both of those things, and having more faith and trust in yourself for making good decisions for yourself, you know. Is it a relationship that needs to be rebuilt? Is it a relationship that you need to walk away from? Like, what is this Tower and Queen of Swords represent to you? But I also feel like with this incoming energy, I do feel that you are able to get past this, and you are able to rebuild even stronger. I feel like with the Emperor energy that you have that clarity on what it is that you need to do and what it is that you want to do, that you won't be in the situation again where you're going back and forth. We have the Page of Wands, and that's communication. There's somebody that you need to talk to. There's somebody that wants to talk to you. But I feel like it's a very... we have the Six of Wands, which is success and victory, and that is you will be able to overcome this situation. Like, you will be able to work through this. Like, that's going to happen for you. But I do feel that communication is a big part of it. Communicating with this person or about this situation, or speaking with somebody that can help you to get past this situation, because maybe it just keeps going around and around in your head and you're not able to make the decision yourself. Maybe doesn't mean you have to do what somebody else says, but at least seeing their perspective or their point of view. Or maybe it's just about, sometimes all we need is to have that person that will listen to us, and when we talk about the situation out loud, it's almost like we can hear the answer just listening to ourselves talk, because we're explaining it to somebody else. And it's like, well, I don't need you to, you know, sometimes it's like, I just need you to listen. I just need you to listen, so that almost like you can listen to what you're saying, if that makes sense. And as you're listening to what you're saying, you're like, oh, I think I answered that question myself. Like, I already knew. Sometimes we already know the answers to something, but it's like we already know what it is that we want to do, but for some reason, like, we don't do it. Like, we're just waiting for something else to fall in place, okay? I do feel that you will feel lighter, you will feel happy once you're able to work this out and come to this conclusion. And I feel like this Three of Cups goes with this Six of Swords, because you're happy that you're moving forward, that you're moving, you know, away from this situation, that even though you've had this Tower moment in this line here, I don't feel that it's a negative thing. I don't feel that it's a bad thing. I feel like it's something that makes you stronger. I feel like it's something that brings you clarity. I feel like it's change. It could be some change that's coming in for you, that maybe you're like, no, I don't want to. I'm blocking change. No, I don't want change. I don't want this to happen. I don't want this. I want things to stay the same. But it's like, well, but part of you, I feel, is like, yeah, I need change. I have to have change. Like, I want to progress. I want to move forward. And maybe that's what you were blocking. But then you'll see that, yeah, well, the change is good. I'm glad that I did it. The Fool. Yes, there is a new start there. I feel like you were blocking change. I feel like you were holding back from change. I feel like, you know, you're not comfortable with that, and that's okay, because a lot of people aren't. You know, a lot of people just like things to stay the same, and you know what you're doing, and you know how things are going to happen or how things are going to go, and you feel safe within that, like, that bubble there. And sometimes our bubble gets moved or burst or changed or smaller or bigger or something like that, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, how do I handle this change? Well, I feel like right now it's that Four of Pentacles energy, but I feel like after you work through this and you realize that you're happy, like the Fool is skipping along the beach with the sun and his dog, and he made a sandcastle, and he's really happy about the change that he's made. And I feel like once that turns around, like you'll be able to see that. And that this Tower moment may just be that belief in change, you know, that change is good and it works in your favor, you know, and it makes you happier. Sometimes we're like, oh, I don't think it'll make me happy. No. And then we do it and we're like, oh, I wish I had done that earlier. But earlier you weren't ready for it. I feel like now you are ready. You're getting in that energy to be ready for it right this moment. No, because you're in the Four of Pentacles energy, but I do feel that you will turn around and listen to that inner voice and sort those things out and feel happy about the change. But now it's a little, you know, about these new things coming in, these new things coming in. I feel that you will definitely embrace those. All right, so let's get a fortune reading card to close out. It's all about perspective, you know. Are you thinking of it in the Four of Pentacles energy, or are you thinking of it in the Fool energy, you know, being excited and taking that leap of faith? Mountain, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Yes, there are some challenges coming in for you that, you know, there is some change. I totally believe there is some change coming in for you, and that's why you're in that Four of Pentacles energy. But know that this is something that will help you to learn and something to help you grow and to bring you to a, you know, a new start that is that is better, that makes you happier. It's different, you know, different perspective, different things coming in, but I feel like it's really good things coming in for you. And almost like giving yourself a pat on the back because you faced this challenge and you got through it. And having more belief in yourself that, yeah, I can handle these things. Yeah, this was scary. Yeah, this was big. Yeah, this was, you know, this Tower moment. But I handled it and I worked through it and I got through it and I'm coming out stronger and better. I feel like that's sort of one of these moments. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.